Touchdown. 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 Touchdown.
Hi guys, thanks for joining us again on another episode of Music and Marriage. My name is Nikita, I'm your host, and this is my co-host.
I'm Black Red Square, and we're there one more time. You don't know, another brand new episode of the Music and Marriage podcast. Give thanks for joining us. Let's talk.
We hope that wherever you are in the world, this podcast is reaching you in good health and in good spirits.
Yeah, man, most definitely. And yeah, as usual, we have to big up our sponsors, Simply Rose Craft. If you need your merchandise, if you need your house decor, if you need your door signs, door wreaths, anything that you need, just please check in with Simply Rose Craft. She's on Instagram at Simply Rose Craft, or you can check out the website www.simplyrosecraft.com. Check her out.
Also, make sure you guys shop with Nikki Gliss Cosmetics for all your loose glitters and your palettes. Make sure you guys check her out, NikkiGlissCosmetics.com, or you can also check her out on IG, Nikki Gliss Cosmetics. And make sure, don't forget to use your code MMP22 to get your 10% discount off.
Yeah, man, most definitely. And we give thanks for each and everyone joining us. Want to know the thing go? Give thanks for supporting the podcast. We are almost at 100 episodes.
Yes.
So
yes.
You don't know, we love the vibes, and we see the thing growing, and we give thanks. So let me pick your brain real quick, right? So
pick my brain.
Couple weeks ago, right? The Will Smith thing happened. We didn't really talk about it because it wasn't really, much to talk about.
Everybody else was already
talking about it. So we're just like, it's news. But today something came out pertaining to it that piqued my interest, and I would like to get your opinion, because I know you definitely respected Will for what he did. And if you were in Jada's place, you would expect me to do the same.
No.
Right?
Not necessarily. Whoa.
Don't lie.
Pause.
Don't lie.
No.
Don't lie.
No.
Don't lie.
As I said to you, and I will say it again, I don't have an issue with what Will Smith did. I feel like a man should defend his wife in whichever situation he feels that he needs to. However, if I'm in a situation with you and I feel like someone is antagonizing me or throwing shade at me or being disrespectful, whatever, I'm not going to push you to say, okay, go fight, or pick an issue. I'm going to try to diffuse the situation and keep it pushing.
You ever try to diffuse?
Yeah, nah. The only way I'm going to be like, yeah, right, is if homie's in my face or if something like that. But if you're just talking, I'm not going. All right, go ahead.
No bother with it.
Go ahead.
Speak the truth and speak it.
But I am.
We are talking about the situation that happened at hand, right? We're not trying to mix it up with if and buts and maybes.
I wouldn't want you to react in that way because I would think about your career. I would think about what it is that you have at stake. But catch us outside. Oh yeah, we ready. We will all the smoke.
All right, the reason why I ask, it come up again, right? Mm-hmm. I'm reading here that Jada said that she's not a woman that needs protecting.
So she doesn't want her husband to protect her?
So basically, we'll step out, and my interpretation, we'll step out on a limb where him never need to step out on.
I mean, if she's gonna say something like that, that makes her husband look stupid.
So and then
it makes him look stupid and weak, because at the time, in the initial, when everything happened, they showed him laughing at the jokes. Right. And a lot of people were saying, well, he was laughing at first, but at the same time, a lot of people who, when they're in uncomfortable situations, that's their first instinct is to laugh, just not to feel, to feel pressured or whatever it is that they're feeling. Yeah, so I understood his reaction of, okay, first laugh, and then, not saying I would have done that, but I understood his initial reaction of, okay, laugh, and then when he realized that, okay, you trying to, because I guess the whole joke with the G.I. Jane thing that he did was because the comparison that he made was they're both bald-headed and they both cheated on their husband with younger men. Okay. That's something that happened in the movie. So I guess I remember August Alsina is a younger man than Will Smith, and she cheated with him, so to speak, some would say. But I wouldn't say that it made sense, because at the end of the day, she didn't cheat. It was something that they agreed upon. So
who agreed upon it? Will?
Will knew about it. I mean, from what he came out and said, he knew about the situation. August asked him as a man, so and he was cool with the situation.
It wasn't that cheating.
That's why I would say it's not cheating.
Entanglement.
I wouldn't even call it an entanglement. It was just an agreement that they had.
From the horse's mouth. If
that's how she wanted to describe it, that's cool. But I wouldn't say it. I would just say it is an extra relation they had.
So.
I think she made him look weak, and she disrespected her husband with that comment, because
for me, husband step out and defend your honor, and then you will come back and say this. It's like a slap in the face.
For me, but you see, that's the thing too. It's like a slap in the face, but at the same time, he should know the woman that he got. So he should have understood himself and say, all right, let me not do this, because she might look at me sideways after, like, well, I'm in the...
It's obvious that after many years of
they're probably not on the same page. They're probably in two totally different worlds, because remember, they have the finances to do so. To say that they're married and still live two separate lives in two separate homes. Mm-hmm. So you have to understand, like, we can't really get entangled in that rich people business. Like, man,
no, I'm just saying the scenario is not necessarily for them business, so to speak.
No. I'm just saying in that essence.
I'm saying, like,
I understand what you mean, as far as her making him look stupid, and her comment. It definitely does make him look stupid, because if you're gonna say something like that, knowing that he was defending your honor because someone was disrespecting you on national TV in front of all of your peers, in front of all of your colleagues, and for you to come and say, I didn't need no protection, like, I'm good, I ain't ask him to do that, because there's a lot of people that's dropping his movies and stuff that are supposed to be coming out, Netflix and Sony,
on the line
for his wife, though. And that's what I'm saying. As a wife, she should have been holding him down from the jump, like, listen, whatever he did it, and that's what it is. We're gonna stand by and we're gonna ride it out.
Come back out, come say
but
this. But
you're gonna say that make him look stupid.
It not only make him look stupid, it make him lose the whole him little thing them when we do, like you say.
I mean, but at the end of the day, that's Will Smith. He has money to survive, to live off of. It doesn't matter.
I'm just saying, he's losing money, and he has lost respect out there
from his peers and colleagues, and yeah.
You understand what I say? And it make him look like a fool now.
Yeah. Especially with that statement, yeah. Because before I was saying, it's honorable as a man to defend your wife, in any situation. Not saying that violence is the answer to deal with the situation. However, certain people react to certain things differently, and not everyone is allowed. It's okay and comfortable being the butt of someone's joke all the time. You get what I'm saying? So he's been in the media for some time now. People discussing their relationship and marriage, even though they put themselves on that pedestal for them to be judged.
So you feel like Will didn't necessarily step out because of Jada, but maybe just him being the butt of jokes. I think he stepped out because him being the butt of a lot of the jokes, and then him not being able to react, especially within the last 2 years. A Jada protection,
I don't think,
stepping out for his wife type thing.
In my opinion, it was half and half. It wasn't like him just going full force for Jada, but it was just like, y'all gonna stop this shit now. Like, y'all keep doing this shit like it's funny. Like, come on now. And then at the end of the day, I understand Chris Rock is a comedian, and I understand that you make jokes about certain things, but there's a time and place for certain things. At the Oscars, it's not where you would sit down and talk about a woman cheating on her husband, or whatever the situation is. I understand you make jokes, but there's a limit. Not everyone, as I said, can take being the butt of the joke, and especially for a long period of time. So you never know if that was the pressure that he felt, like, okay, I got to react because they're going to understand to stop playing with my name.
So let me ask you a question. Me and you, that is a Chris Rock make whatever joke, right? And I didn't step to him and bust off him face.
In that instance,
in that moment, would you look at me differently?
No, I wouldn't, because I understand there's a time and place for everything. As I said, Catch Us in the Parking Lot is a different story. In the background, after the show is done, behind the stages, I'm gonna need you to approach him and check him real quick, like, my nigga, what you doing? Like, don't try to style my female like this. Like, it don't work like that. And you make him understand, like, certain things, and it don't even have to be no, I'm gonna press you on that type of issue. it could just be respectfully man to man, because I'm sure Chris Rock have a wife and he's not going to want anyone to disrespect his wife. So as a man, as a husband speaking to another husband, and you just let him understand, forget the whole entertainment, forget the cameras, forget all of that. Just understand that, listen, as a man, that hurts. So don't do certain things, you know what I'm saying? Let's just have that respect for each other, especially if we ain't cool, because they said him and Chris Rock ain't cool. So that's probably another reason why he probably felt the way like, yo, we ain't cool and you talking about my wife, like, come on, my nigga, like, you really trying to get smacked out here, like, have some respect. So it's different ways and different, you know, scenarios that could be playing in his mindset when he did it. And people are just seeing like, oh, he's protecting her, she's not protecting him. And it could be that situation, but at the same time, nobody can push you to do what you don't want to do. And as a husband of a wife for how many years, you should know your spouse by that time to say, okay, well, is he gonna hold me down or she gonna hold me down if I make this move or say this? Or, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the media, knowing that that's how they make their bread and butter. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna be more mindful of what you do and how you move. Definitely. So I wouldn't say I'm gonna be in a situation and be like, okay, I want you to press him or roll up on him on stage in the middle of the show and start doing the most. Like, no. So
no, then maybe we can say, okay, maybe we understand where Jada come from and why should I say something like that now that you're saying this.
Yeah, I understand. I can understand.
Would you say that now in hindsight? Because first, what did I say? I'm not so sure. It's disrespectful.
I could see it, but it's still disrespectful, because at the end of the day, when it comes to it, you don't make nobody have nothing to talk about your spouse. Like, don't give nobody nothing. Don't make them feel like them can't come style them in anywhere. You already gave them enough ammunition.
Maybe she try to say for your career in a sense.
Yeah, but what career she got? Will Smith is a bigger actor than she is. Like, she's career. I mean, Jada don't really have much of a career. You can say she has a career. Let me not style her thing like that. She has a career that's been spanning over 20 plus years now, and she's done her thing, but she hasn't been in any major, like the major films like Will Smith budget. I don't think she's on that level. So, I mean, she can't read that look on it and say she wants style fear, you know, put her career on the top and then make his, you know what I'm saying, go down the drain, knowing that he's on a higher level as far as Hollywood goes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, men really see that as a thought process at first, because that would be very stupid and selfish at the same time. Because at the end of the day, it's about the family. I think
it's selfish to even say.
I mean, it's selfish to say that, but at the same time, as I said, he's supposed to know his wife and know the type of shorty that she is, to say, all right, I'm gonna hold her down this level because she gonna hold me down if anything's supposed to come up. Yeah. So, even, you know what I'm saying, it's a 50-50 blame on him and on her, because him should I know better, and at the same time, she should I know better to even support him, to say, you know what I'm saying? And I don't even think she said anything. She just gave him a look like, I don't like that joke, that type of, and he just went. Yeah. So it's not like she said, oh, I don't like it.
I don't know. We never watched the whole thing. So
from what I saw, it wasn't a conversation between them. It was, she just gave that,
and then him get up immediately.
And then he just got up and just went on go. So, you know, it as I said, it could have been just the mustering for years. Him can't deal with it no more. Because you know, and every man built for them thing there.
Definitely.
So, you know, certain people, them have a limit. And I guess that was Fiend breaking point at that moment to him say, all right, enough is enough. Like, him can't really do this no more. So, and then Chris Rock just happened to be the one that got the slap. You know, it is what it is. I think, like, in my opinion as well, like, watch your mouth. Not anybody you could say anything to. I understand that some people will say, oh, that's his job as a comedian to say certain things. But not everybody you can say certain things to, and they're going to let it fly. So just be mindful of what you say and how you say things about people, especially if you ain't ready to throw them hands. Yeah. So.
Well, it's kind of tough. We can't respect Jada for what she said.
Yeah, it's sad and unfortunate that she would say that after him defending her honor, knowing that she put him in a situation to look stupid from the jump. You get what I'm saying?
But also put himself in a position.
Exactly, to look stupid. Exactly. So it is what it is. That's why I say I feel them thing not like, that's why I didn't really see the need to discuss it, because it's like, we don't really know what his mental was and how he was feeling about the situation, because he just came out with an apology, a half-ass apology at that, in my opinion. But, you know?
Yeah.
For them thing so
All right, so Will and Jada.
We got to talk
Boom.
Grammys.
Yeah, I could talk a little bit about the
talk,
Grammys.
right?
And then we don't even want to talk too much about it
Nah,
personally.
just a little,
If you
just
want
a
to
little.
talk about it,
Just
that's
a little.
fine. But my opinion, leave the artist them alone. Leave Soulja alone. Soulja has been doing reggae music for a very long time, as far as I know. They have also been bringing local acts on tour with them on their platform, introducing artists from Jamaica to their audience over the years. And the Grammys is technically an American award. Even though it's a worldwide, known institution, it's still an American award show. And if the people that are doing the voting decide to give it to Soulja for whatever reasons, based upon whatever criterias, there shouldn't be any uproar about it. It is what it is. Them are the reggae music. Whether or not we can identify yes or no.
Whether or not we know them. Whether or not they're from Jamaica.
Whether or not they're from Jamaica. Whether or not they're white or black. It does not matter. Reggae music is revolutionary music.
But remember, I was staying in Jamaica Armata out of many one people.
Exactly.
So, embracing another.
Yeah, I don't. It shouldn't be a big issue. I don't think it's that big of an issue.
It's not for
as
me.
how mere people are going.
For me,
what surprised me? Sorry, what surprised me was to see so many major players in our industry locally bashing them. That surprised me.
The same local players who are not even supporting their own award show that they have in Jamaica.
Not people who buy music, not consumers, We talk about like industry insiders, artists and people.
And
like
as
that.
I said, the same artists who
Not
aren't
only
support the same producers,
people.
the same artists, the same media, the same ones that are not
surprised me.
supporting their own award show when it's kept in Jamaica.
That surprised me.
I mean, for me personally,
and there's a lot of the local, there's a lot of the artists them that are doing a lot of the dancehall people them. Let me say that, not necessarily the roots reggae people. A lot of the dancehall people,
because the roots reggae people them know who Soulja are. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they
so
know the music. They're familiar with the group.
It surprised me, man. You see some of the top people in a dancehall music a bash.
Yeah, but
maybe them a bash the Grammys and not Soulja. I don't know.
But they can't bash the group because the group is doing what they're supposed to do. It's not the group's fault that the Jamaicans or whoever is listening to their music is not supporting. Jamaicans have to understand that music is not only just, all right, you play a song and you play the artist song and that's that. It just end there. You have to purchase the artist album. If you're not purchasing the album or the singles, then it's not really doing much for the artists themselves when it comes to them receiving certain accolades and certain awards overseas, even just billboards or even iTunes. Like Jamaican, we not buy music, so only one complain about who they pan tap and who are win Grammy and they not supporting the artists. Them, when they not buy them album, when they not go concert, when they not do certain things for uplift the artists them in a way where them can say, all right, we're fans them bring we us so we can say, all right, our Grammys with their big award show. There's a award show that I know of that's in Jamaica that the artists them don't even show up. Like, that's the thing with black people. I wouldn't even say just Jamaicans. I think it's black people on the whole. Because even look at BET Awards. BET Awards has been going on for many years. And it's like, the top artists them, they don't want to attend. Because they don't feel it's prestigious enough. They don't want to give their own the strength. But at the same time, you want to argue about the next man. When them build for them platform, for them people, and for them music, and for them thing, what them I do. And them decides, all right, we can't let Tony in little and give you a little bit of shine. Now you want to complain about what they're doing because
their platform bigger. Their
platform is bigger, and the people who are listening and supporting their music or purchasing music and doing certain things like that, you can't vex with them. You have to make your fans understand that purchasing music counts. Doing certain things like that helps us as artists to be able to receive or even to be mentioned in certain categories, even as the Grammys and certain award shows like that. You get what I'm saying? So you can't really knock a next man because you in there and at the same time you probably not even have put out the quality music where the Grammys are look for.
All of that too. You know, it's
so it's a lot of different things that can be looked at, but you can't knock a next one for him. They did their thing and they won the Grammys. It's not something that it's not a Jamaican group. It's not a Jamaica artist, which we would have preferred. But at the same time, just look at it as and say, all right, only get a little, you know what I'm saying? It opened doors because trust me, being nominated for the Grammy alone, even if you don't win, just being nominated, it opened a lot of doors for you to be known internationally.
Definitely.
So, you know what I'm saying? You guys definitely already have.
And I don't think any of the artists that were nominated have share the same sentiments.
I don't think so either because I've heard a statement from Sean Paul.
The people in Jamaica where I met the noise.
The people in Jamaica, them just always a bag of mouth, the hype and all of that, and they don't understand.
Well, me personally, what I understand, when you really think about it, Soulja does not promote their music in Jamaica.
Jamaica not buying any music, but they're not buying any music.
That's what I'm saying. They don't come to the island. Well, I don't know if they come to the island, yes or no. They might come to the island to make music, but as far as like promoting their brand of
no
reggae,
promotion or nothing here.
They don't do that. There's no footprint here. Why? Because Jamaicans do not support reggae music.
That's the next thing too.
And simple.
That's the next thing
it's
too.
It's the people abroad that support reggae music.
The whites, the Europeans, them, yeah, they
It's
definitely.
plain. It's just that simple. Because
even
for me, it's just nice.
Even in America, exactly, it's just nice. Even in America, when you're there, most of the reggae shows and stuff like that are kept in California, Colorado, places where there's predominantly white people because they're the ones who support reggae music. They're the ones who are buying and, you know what I'm saying, supporting the genre.
It's just nice.
We're not doing much, but yet still we have a bag of argument, a bag of talk, a bag of nice behind it. Well, let me not say we because I buy music. If I like an artist and I like the album, I like the single, I'm going to purchase it. That's one thing about me. So McCann really said we with that one there include myself. But, you know, it's something that it needs to be changed, especially if we want to see the artists them reach to the levels and the heights where they can reach the potential. You get what I'm saying?
Music stops in Jamaica from record stop make, from vinyl stop make. People stop buying music.
Wow. And that's in like the 70s, 80s.
So think about that.
That's sad.
From vinyl became
and
not
it's not
popular
like there's
anymore.
And that's not like it's not accessible in Jamaica because there's places that sell iTunes cards and stuff like that down here. Where you can't use, and almost everybody have iPhone or Android, so there's no reason to say, okay, well, you can't purchase an album or purchase a song from an artist that you claim say you're artist and you like their music.
And me hear people the excuse that what them call it, disposable income, I think is the term. You know, where you have a little free money for buy rare.
But bar full up every single night from Sunday to Sunday, bar full. Party full up from Sunday to Sunday at Jamaica.
But them
they dance every single night from Sunday to Sunday. You have to pay for going to the party, you have to pay for buy liquor, for stand up and listen to the same music them way. Why you not just buy the music in the comfort of your own also you can listen to it whenever you please. You know, if you say, all right, when we got to dance, we can't hear that song there.
Excuse not to support.
Exactly, it's an excuse.
That's all it
but
is.
then at the same time, you see them same one, I look to the artists, them I say, boy, them pop down, them not have this, them not have that, and then when them do get it, oh, I wonder, them get that, and what them I do, and rare them sell them soul, them do this, them do that. They have fans out there that genuinely support and respect what they're doing.
Definitely.
And if you have, that's why I said enough of them artists here, where them have 1 million views on YouTube and this, that, and the third, but yet still when they're selling their album drop, they're only selling 400 and something copies. That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense to the amount of Jamaicans that's across the world. It's not like say Jamaica alone. Even if you're dip on the island and you say you not have it, one to the millions of Jamaicans around the world, in America, in Canada, in Europe, in South America, wherever you are in the world, in Africa, them have disposable income. Them not have it neither. That shit is just man weird.
Yeah, it's, like I say, that's nice. Really,
yeah, definitely just noise. And shout out to Soulja, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know much of your music, but I do know of the group.
Yeah.
And I do know that y'all have been doing it for years now. So definitely congratulations to y'all on winning the 2022 Grammys. You know, shout out to all of the other nominees that were in the category Spice, Jesse Royal, Sean Paul, and Etana.
Etana and
Yeah.
Grams Morgan, I think.
Grams wasn't in it this year.
Yeah, man,
He was?
Grams Morgan also.
Oh, yes, and Grams as well. You know, shout out to y'all. Y'all did a wonderful job for even to be, you know, nominated. Yeah.
Big up on yourself.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Hopefully in 2025 we'll hear I'm Like Red Square. Reggae album.
We need the big machine behind me, you know. It's a wider conversation. It's not necessarily just the Grammys. It's more of how the engine behind an artist. So, you know, as an artist, you know, my engine basically is Red Square Productions and the people in that environment. Yourself, you know, uncle and maybe a publicist here and there. We need a wider team that has connections globally.
Yeah, but at the same time, you see the thing is,
put your music into certain hands that have influence out there.
My thing is,
you know?
if there's no respect, there's no purpose. And Definitely. If a person doesn't respect your craft and respect what you're bringing to the table, it's going to be hard for them to want to be in it 150.
No, man, most definitely. I understand
so
that is like a microcosm of
the
whole thing. What I'm saying is, we need that team. Any artist. If
true.
you want to reach the level, you need that global push.
That's true.
Or that team that has a global reach.
With the connections, with the who's
who
who.
You need to get
yeah.
to get your music in the ears of who needs to hear it so that it can get to that next level.
That is true. But so it takes time and we're building.
Yeah, hopefully,
this year we can have the complete
we can
team.
Build that.
Yeah.
And get to the next level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Definitely. So yeah.
Either way, music is a joy and it's something that you love to do, and I enjoy your music. So you know, so me had the number one AC parts fun and things, yeah, you know. Yeah. So with the Grammys talk out the way, and what else we discussed?
And we talked about.
I think that could be it for today, and that's a good full topic. Let us know what you think about this episode. Make sure you guys, I keep forgetting this, oh Lord, make sure you guys go over to YouTube and subscribe to our channel. I'm Like Red Square Official, and we're trying to change the name of the station, the channel, so make sure you guys drop some suggestions or what you think we should name the channel, the new channel, because the I'm Like Red Square thing is like a theme thing alone, and we want to broaden it to the whole, you know what I mean?
Personally, you know, we had a conversation about, you know, individuality recently. I feel like I'm Like Red Square represents us, not just me.
No, I'm Like Red Square represents you.
But in your opinion, I'm Like Red Square just me, not us. And, you know, it is what it is, you know, if you see it that way.
What's name I'm Like Red Square but you?
No, not necessarily just the name.
But that's the name. The name is what represents the whole channel. And if the name is I'm Like Red Square, it's only representing I'm Like Red Square. It's not representing music and marriage under that same banner. When you look at the thing, what is it called? The banner, the headline, I'm Like Red Square. The picture, I'm Like Red Square. Yeah. Everything is I'm Like Red Square. It's nothing about us.
We gotta fix things.
Drop your suggestions in the comment box. Let us know what you guys think of the new name or what we should name them.
Our feelings and it come to them. Rightly so.
You know what? Make sure you guys go subscribe. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you go over to a streaming platform and subscribe. iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor FM. Wherever podcasts are available, we are there. Just check us out. Make sure you guys also hit the subscribe and the notification button, so whenever we do release a new episode, you are notified. We thank you guys so much for joining us on another episode of Music and Marriage. My name is Nikita, your wonderful, beautiful, and lovely host. And this is my co-host.
I'm Like Red Square. You know the thing. I give thanks again for joining us. We love to serve you. We love to talk with you.
Yes.
Keep supporting the thing. You know what I mean? Big up on the damn self.
Well, good people.